Okay, disclaimer, don't judge the depressionified state of my room at the moment because that will change very quickly and I'm about to explain why. So I went to the doctor today after waiting for an appointment for a while, and my goal was to get back on my depression medication and my ADHD medication because I'd voluntarily stopped those at different times, but those two issues are the major thing holding me back at the moment. First of all, my inability to be effective when I'm doing something, and my inability to want to do anything at all. So that's not been very nice, and I advocated for myself recently, like fighting against my own brain, to then make the appointment, and I've had it today, and I must say the doctor was absolutely lovely, and she agrees with my analysis, and she said I was actually quite, what's the word? My reasonings and my rationale behind doing what I'm doing shows that I'm in a, what's the word? She used a really cool phrase and I'm not going to remember it now, that's going to annoy me. Anyway, basically, she agreed with what I was saying, and I'm back on Sertraline, which is going to massively help the first part of those the second part of what I said, which is not wanting to do anything. And the second thing that was a little bit more disappointing is although she agrees I need to go on ADHD medication again, or can go on ADHD medication again, it's a case of figuring out, because the rules are always changing in the UK, it's a case of figuring out whether I have to see an educational psychologist again or not. And if I do have to, that could be 6 months wait, which I went through all of that when I was younger, all the waiting. So it's annoying. It's not like my ADHD has changed. But I get it, I understand. So I don't know if that's going to be the case or if I can just go back on it. So we're still waiting on that. But what this does mean is I've got a chance to get used to the 50 milligram dose. And then the ADHD one at a later date if it does happen. Because otherwise going on both of them at the same time would be kind of tough. So I was planning on metering it out anyway, which is what she said was a sensible thing to think, a sensible way to think, and she would have recommended it. So that's cool. Anyway, get to the interesting part. So what I've done is I've got, don't show you my underpants. I've got a hot bag. Can you see that? There you go. I've got a hot bag that I put in the microwave for my back. I've done a lot of walking recently and I'm a bit sore. I've got my, what's this called? Weighted blanket. And I have books which I should get to reading soon. The medication itself. And I'm going to add that into... I'm pointing at the screen and you can't see it. I'm going to add some juice into the water, have a nice bit of juice, which is like really stupid, but it's the little things. And oh yeah, background is the heat. So I'm probably actually going to turn that off now, it's quite hot. Yeah, so I'm quite positive about it. I also think this is going to allow me to get over the hump that I've recently been going through and not creating longer form videos. I want to do that again. But I just noticed like the magic's gone. I might even unprivate some of my previous videos that I did about ADHD because why not? Anyway, there's all things to think about. But yeah, day 0 of being back on Sertraline. I'll update you tomorrow and see like my feelings and stuff because I think it could be useful as long as I don't ramble as long as this. But I can't control that. Well, I can. Right. Anyway, bye.